Okay, so today we're going to learn how to create a Google Slide presentation for your large group in Kids Church. And so first thing you'll need is a Gmail account. This way you can access the Drive and thus create the Google Slides. So I'm going to go ahead and head to my Drive. Once you're there, you're going to want to create a new Google Slide. And so on the left you can see the New button. So I'll go ahead and click that. And I will select Google Slides. So you'll want to title it for whatever lesson is coming up this week. And you can find that out by going to pursueGOD.org/schedule, and it will show you what we do each week, and it will have the dates. So I'm going to title it Habits 1, and then I'm going to go and retrieve the slides. So to do that, like I said, go to pursueGOD.org/schedule. And so that will take you directly to our sermon link schedule. And I'll scroll down. So we're in July. So you're going to scroll, you're going to select your month. It should be on the current month. And I'm going to scroll down to the weeks and then select the kids lesson, because this is where we contain all of our adult, youth, and kid sermon link related resources. So I'm going to go ahead and open that post. Okay, so there are two things from this post that I need to create my presentation. One is the slides, and two is the video. So I'm going to hold off on the video, but just keep that in mind. So when you're done downloading the slides, do not exit out of this, or else you'll just have to come right back to it. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the post where there's ministry tools, and I am going to select the option to download the large group slides. Just click that, and it will either pop up at the bottom of your browser menu, or it will just go to your downloads. So mine's going to go to my downloads. So at this point, you're going to have two windows open, one containing your downloaded slides and the other containing your presentation. So my presentation on one end, my slides on the other. So over here, I downloaded my slides, and they come in a zip file, which just means it's compressed. So by opening it, I get my slides back, and so it actually decompresses it and it puts it in the correct format. So as you can see, there are 7 images that I'm going to transfer over onto my slides. So I'm going to go ahead and add my slides. So there are 7. We're actually going to add one more in there for the video, but we'll do that in just a little bit. First, I need to insert my images. To do that, I select the slide I want to insert on, select Insert and Image. From here, this is why I need 2 windows open. I'm going to come over and select the first image and drag it right into the upload box. Perfect. Okay, so you go ahead and you do that for each image all the way down. Okay, once you have inserted all your images, you can go ahead and exit out of that downloads window. Okay, so now we're going to want the video. So I go ahead and I insert a blank slide where I know it's going to be in the script. So to access the script, you can go to the pursuegod.org where we just were. Right next to download the slides, you will find download the large group script, and you can look and it will actually have the slides labeled out on there for you. And so I know that it comes after the big idea, so I'm going to go ahead and insert a blank slide there. The way I can tell is that the next slide is the lesson recap, which comes directly after the video. Okay, so now to retrieve my video, I'm going to go back to our Pursue God post. And so I'm going to scroll to the top this time, all the way back up to the video. And we have to embed using YouTube links, and so I cannot embed just by clicking on this URL. I have to go to YouTube. So you hit play, you select the YouTube link, and it will redirect you to YouTube. So this is the URL or the permalink that I want to use. So I go ahead and you can see I'm copying that up at the top. And I'm going to come over to Habits 1, and you insert it similar to how you insert an image by going to Insert, but this time you hit Video. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that and click Search, and it pops right up. So I'm going to select that one, select it, and it will just paste it right there. The click to add title and the click to add text boxes will not show up in your presentation, but I like to get rid of them so that it looks nice and clean. Okay, and I like to center it. I like to keep the integrity of the video by going from the corner But if you would like to expand it sideways to fill up the whole square or slide, that's fine. So at this point, our presentation is built, and it should follow along with our large group script. And to make sure it all looks good in presentation, you just come on over here to the top right and you hit present. And you can either click through the slides or use your arrow keys. So I go through and make sure they're all working. I make sure my video is working, and it's working great. So then I go ahead and go through the rest just to make sure, and it all looks great. So I hit escape to get out of the presentation, and I am all done. Just one more additional thing. If you want to present but you don't want it to take up the entire screen, you can hit the down arrow next to present and select presenter view, and then exit out of this little box. And this way you can still see your tabs at the top and your menu bar down at the bottom, just in case you need to access other URLs during, or other links or anything during your presentation. So that is how you build a Google Slides presentation for your large group.